Okay, well, actually you're right. We didn't get a countdown. Normally we get a 4, 3, 2, 1. But hey, I like the element of surprise. I've always said to my wife, I like the element of surprise. So, that kind of just, hey, here we go.
I hate surprises.
Okay, well, producer Craig did not like that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Welcome to The Last Word. I'm Mark Downey, Troy Alsaker, Craig Brown with me tonight. Glad you could join us. A lot to talk about tonight, guys. Actually, not really. I have nothing to talk about. Just real estate. But it sounds exciting to the viewers out there when you say, a lot to talk about. So much going on. No, actually, there really is a lot going on. Especially if you're a fan of sports. If you're a fan, if you're a box fan, ceilings fan, whatever, a fan. No, a sports fan, excuse me. We got college football just kicked off. If you're an Alabama fan, oh, psych. Too bad, because your school sucks. And so is your team. And, I thoroughly expect them to have at least 2 losses this season. They did not look very good in the opening. I already hear the producer must be an Alabama fan. I hear a lot of yelling going on in the headset from the cameraman. But Florida State, actually, as a Florida State fan, didn't look very good either.
I mean, Oklahoma State.
Well, Oklahoma State's been a pretty good program over the years. They're a young team right now, and so they weren't expected to do much. But they look pretty strong, and they have an amazing running back, Tyreek or something.
Right, yeah, he put up some numbers.
And that guy's the fastest guy supposedly in the country. He's actually a track star. He competed in the World Championships.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Person to have on a football team.
The guy gets the ball in the open field and he's gone.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Seminoles didn't look that great. But so I guess I can't be what's the word, hypocritical here, and say, well, they were just tuning up, because then you can say the same thing about Alabama. So I'm just going to say that Alabama stinks, and you can't argue with me because this is my TV show. How about that?
Fair enough.
But anyway, in baseball, the Wahoo season just concluded, Craig.
Yeah.
We're very sad. We went into mourning.
Yes, absolutely.
Not
that they were at the bottom of the barrel, mourning the fact that they're no longer playing.
Yeah, exactly. We're used to the fact that they're at the bottom of the barrel.
I'm a Reds fan. I'm used to that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm a Braves fan. I'm used to collapses, so, It was just, it was a different kind of collapse. It was a collapse from day one.
Hey, it's minor leagues. Who cares?
Yeah, the point is that we would go to the games and have a great time, sit there and chill out.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
And yeah, it was like, our home away from home.
Yeah, it pretty much was. After a long day of work, it's nice to. Some people go home and see the family. We go home and see the other family.
Something like that. And yes, we are still married. Craig, how long have you been married?
15, and I hope still counting.
Yeah, hopefully your wife doesn't watch the show and doesn't mind. But guys, I just celebrated my 42nd birthday.
Really?
I know. It's shocking to the viewers out there. You thought I was 30. But it was a pretty exciting weekend for me. Always is. My birthday always happens to fall around Labor Day weekend, which is always a real downer, actually. Because
so basically everybody celebrates your birthday.
Well, I mean, that's one way to look at it. I guess on a positive side, I could say that, yeah. It's a celebration. Labor Day is actually Mark Downey Day.
Well, the labor you put in, it's really a double celebration, man.
No, that's true, too.
Happy belated birthday. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
I actually don't really like it, is really my point in bringing that up, not to necessarily, I know people start sending cards in, happy birthday, Mark, all that stuff. I'm not asking for that. But really, it's more just that it's kind of a bummer because, yeah, actually, you can. 12, no, just kidding. No, the real point of my saying that was that it's kind of a bummer because, you already get the holiday.
Right.
It's kind of like having a birthday on Christmas. Who the heck wants to have a birthday on Christmas, People go, oh, well, I just got you this since your birthday and Christmas is so close together.
It's a dual-purpose present.
It's not right. See, I want my birthday needs to be set aside by itself, no holidays around it, a special day that everybody else, the whole world should shut down for me except for restaurants. And, it should be a special occasion, but whatever. It wasn't. Nothing exciting happened. I just kind of chilled out with family, had a good time, but hope you guys had a good Labor Day as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed celebrating your birthday as well. Yeah, did it my own way.
Very good, very good. And I'm told that your gift is in the mail. Is that correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Both of y'all?
Yeah. FedEx, I guess, dropped the ball.
Better be.
But you know how
some people are getting fired tomorrow.
You know how the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, they're a little slow. I might get it by next year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, back to sports because we do have a lot to talk about. No, we don't. What else do you guys want to talk about tonight?
I don't want to talk about your birthday anymore.
We could skip right to the real estate section.
Oh yes.
Which is always an exciting topic for me. In fact, that actually is the reason for the show. I don't know. I mean, let's just call it crazy. But Troy walks into the studio a few minutes ago, and he's on the phone. And he's not doing this because he's on the phone. He's actually doing this because he got hit on the way to the studio. He's got a crick in his neck now.
Yes, thank you, Green. Denali, I think it was.
Uh-huh. It was a Denali?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and you didn't even get insurance information, nothing?
Well, it had dents all around the whole entire car, so I had a feeling it wasn't their first time. And I imagine due to the repairs not being made, it probably wouldn't have done me any good anyways.
Pensacola drivers. That's what we can talk about for a couple minutes.
Is this a
Pensacola drivers.
No, I was stopped at a red light and they...
Oh, okay.
I mean, hello.
Yeah.
Red, slow down or stop.
This is Pensacola.
Yeah. When I got my license at 16 here, I got them in a box of Cracker Jacks.
I'm pretty sure it's where everybody gets them around here because nobody knows how to drive, including myself. Although I don't know how to drive in a different kind of way. I'm aggressive. I get where I'm going. I try to avoid people. I don't like to hit people traditionally.
You don't.
Sure. I don't try to pull out in front of people, but I do want to get where I'm going. So I am a little bit of an aggressive driver. Right. So some people go, "Look at that guy go by! He's don't know how to drive." But I actually do. I'm very good, and I'm very good at evading situations.
Yeah. Well, if you're aware, which is what you should be, and it's pretty easy to see.
I always tell my wife I'm an aggressive but defensive driver.
Right. And that's what you have to be here in
So you drive
fast
fast enough to avoid the accidents.
Right. Or speed around them or what have you.
Exactly. Well, let's face it, the person who's out in front of the pack doesn't have to worry about anything. Am I right?
Exactly.
I mean, ask Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon and
right.
those race car drivers.
Yes, but if you go fast enough, you get around the loop and you come in behind them again.
There's a law here in Pensacola, I think, though, to where if you get hit from behind and that causes you to hit the person in front of you, everybody behind you is in charge of paying for the people in front of you. So really, if you're ahead of the pack, you're still good because you get hit from behind. There ain't nobody in front of you that you got to pay for the repairs on. So you're in the best. And luckily, I was in the front when I got hit, but they weren't fast enough to where I had to worry about it. But
well, technically, if we really want to get technical about this, Florida's called a no-fault state. So actually, your own insurance pays, but then your insurance typically goes after the other person's insurance to pay for it. Yeah, I don't know how that works because I've never worked in that field, but whatever, who cares?
Right.
Moving right along to real estate.
Didn't you mention something about real estate?
Yeah, I think I did. I tried to anyway. Do we have to go to a commercial break, by the way? No, just kidding. So we're talking about real estate, Troy, and Craig, of course, you're in the rental side of things, so you see a little bit differently. And by the way, congratulations on your promotion recently.
Thanks, sir.
He now has been promoted to janitor. So
I'm loving it.
And he's loving it, actually. That is a promotion.
Cleaning up his messes.
Exactly. The janitor department is a different name for
call them cleaners.
Yeah, the cleaners, that's right. Just like Pulp Fiction. Now we are getting the commercial break indication because I think that they're basically saying your ratings are dropping. But if you stay with us, I promise we will show you some listings after the break.
Yes, all three of you.
And we will
please hang on.
We will talk real estate. Stay with us. Downey, a licensed broker in Alabama and Florida. When it comes to surveys and boundary determination, I don't take chances with just anyone. I call Mark Sweeney and Associates. And not just because we share the same name, more so because I know that my survey will be done professionally and on time, both of which are very important factors when navigating a closing for a client. Whether you need a simple survey or just want to know if your neighbor's fence is encroaching on your land, Sweeney is the team to call. Give them a call today. Hi, my name is Mark Downey. Things can get crazy in the real estate business, which is why I use Surety Land Title for my escrow closings. They ensure that all paperwork and documentation is properly executed and that there are no glitches in the closing process. Whether you're a realtor, broker, or simply a homeowner or buyer looking for a great team of professionals to utilize for your closing, I strongly suggest Surety Title. Call them today at 549-2270. Considering selling in this economy? Have questions about short sales or how to avoid a foreclosure? Regardless of what you're facing, I can help with the best advice available. I have a 100% successful closing record on short sales and thus have helped many avoid foreclosure. For others, I have helped achieve the income they need to be able to maintain their home as a rental property. Don't trust your home sale to just any friend or neighbor who might have a license. Call Pensacola's #1 agent. All right, thanks for staying with us. And as we said, Troy, and as we promised, we are going to show some listings.
Yes.
We have quite a few listings right now to show.
We do.
The market's been really good in terms of sales.
Very
and of course, in rentals, it's been off the charts since the April flood.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, there's only a couple
flood.
rentals. Usually there's a good amount of them, so I imagine they're probably flying off the shelves pretty quick, huh?
Yeah.
They're moving really quickly, and that's part of Craig's department is to get properties turned over and ready for new tenants. And he can tell you from anybody. I believe Craig pretty much has turned this job into a 7-day-week job. He's trying anyway.
8.
8 days a week.
Working on 8 now.
Okay. Well, that's even more impressive then. But so guys, if y'all are ready, let's go. Here we go. There it is. Our first listing. This is just across the state line in Lillian, Alabama. And check this out. We don't have a firm date yet, but this is actually going to be featured on a what did I say it was? Discovery or
Discovery
A&E
Channel
or one of those.
Yeah.
You said history.
TLC, I don't know, one of those channels that they like to do the shows. On one of those flipping shows or something like that, or By and the Bayou, I think it's called, or something, I don't know. But anyway, this is 33495 Woodlands Drive, right off of 99 in Lillian, Alabama, on Perdido Bay. This is an amazing home. We call it the
Guy Harvey house.
Guy Harvey house. Thank you, Troy.
Awesome house.
Amazing house. That's the main side, and then you also have a pool house, which is like bigger than my house. 1.9 million is the price on this, and this is just an absolute amazing house. If you know a rock star or somebody that's looking to move to the area,
It's right up their alley, man.
yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And again, as I always say, 941home.com, 941home.com, and you can look at all our listings. TroyAlsaker.com, Troy, ALSAKER.com,
Nice.
and you can check
Good
out
job.
listings there as well. The next house, 850 Paradise Beach Circle. I learned to spell recently. I'm just trying to showcase my spelling talent. It's amazing. After all
proud
these
of you, Mark.
years. I know, I finally did it. 850 Paradise Beach Circle. This is also on Perdido Bay, but now we're talking about the east side of Perdido Bay, on the Florida side. This is moments from NAS and Corey Station and everything, but yet you're right on the water. It's an amazing view, incredible boathouse. And I think we're getting ready to update all our pictures. We're going to do a video tour and everything, so it's going to be some really good stuff coming up. The owner just has spent a fortune even updating further than the house is already updated. So, gorgeous house, $595,000.
Yeah, I love this.
And
Can't beat it, man.
you can live the American dream for just over $500,000, which is actually quite affordable.
Yeah.
The next listing is on Perdido Bay. Now we're going further north on Perdido Bay. I don't like to call myself the Perdido Bay specialist, but I'm kind of the Perdido Bay specialist. Now I just have to learn how to enunciate better.
That's next week's class. That's next week's class.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, this is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3,000 square feet, and $380,000. And I tell you what, the lot alone for this house and the view, and I don't know if we can roll back through a couple of those waterfront shots, guys, but the lot alone, in my opinion, is worth $250,000.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an amazing, very large piece of land right on the water. The most amazing sunset views you've ever seen. And I know for a fact, because I live nearby,
Right.
And I get to watch those sunset views every night, and it's well worth the money. $380,000 is an amazing price for this house. All right, the next listing, 397 Prairie Street. This is on, oh goodness gracious, Davenport Bayou, excuse me. I'm losing it tonight. Prairie Street is a nice little pocket of homes right by NAS. In fact, the land you can kind of see over to NAS from this waterfront. Nice deep water access. You have a boat lift and everything. Pier, there you go. And you can get right out into the bay and into the Gulf in no time. $300,000. This nice little bungalow cottage style home. $300,000 to be around the deep water access water. I mean, this is, once again, phenomenal prices. And I'm not sure where all the waterfront buyers have gone recently. They seem to have just dropped off the table.
Right.
We've had several of these listings available for a couple months now. And I'm really surprised. I'm not sure what people are waiting for, because I mean, these houses are going to be worth double in 5-10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Double.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's amazing.
Easily.
All right, moving along. And Troy, I'm going to intro this one, and I'll let you talk about it a little bit. This is your listing, 8213 Meyer Henry Road, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,000 square feet. Really a picturesque scene there. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're in the middle of the woods, but you're centrally located in the middle of town. I mean, it sits on a pond where you can bass fish, catfish. It has all tile floors throughout, tile countertops, as you can see. Very, very well maintained home, very clean as well. As you can see, it's over 2,000 square feet, right off Meyer Henry Road. Asking price is $155,000.
Us Pensacolians like to call that Meyer Henry.
Oh, is that Meyer Henry?
We're, you guys out from out west, it's Meyer, Meyer, you got to come on, get that.
I got to get the slang in there. Meyer Henry Road, there, boy, right there back in the woods. No, it's a beautiful home, great listing, great price.
All right, moving right along.
Got a bass pond.
You're talking too much, Troy. Enough time.
Okay, all right.
Has been expended on that.
Your show. My bad.
Oh, the producer's like, I'll show him. I'm not going to the next listing. Okay, there it is, 4228 Elmcrest Drive, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet, $135,000. And Troy, another one of your listings.
Yeah, this is
beautiful little house.
Great part of town. As you can see, all granite countertops, all new tile floorings, newer appliances. I mean, it's completely remodeled from the inside out.
Gorgeous.
Again, you get the uptown living. You're convenient to downtown, the beaches, the bases, everything. Cute little cottage there. Asking price only $135,000 for that area is unheard of as well.
Wow.
So.
Awesome. That's on the northeast side of town?
Northeast side of town, yes, sir. Yep.
Very desirable area.
Very desirable.
All right, next one, 8168 Imperial Drive, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet, 1 car garage, $100,000 if you're looking for a starter home or just something comfortable, very nice and clean, yet very affordable.
Very affordable, and we actually just dropped the price to $90,000, so it's actually a lot less. And you can see tile floors. They've got the tile backsplash. I mean, it's got all the updates, recessed lighting. I mean, it's a turnkey ready home for $90,000. Wow. I mean, that's literally, it's unheard of. It's not going to last long. So again, 941home.com or troyalsaker.com for more information and get a hold of us on that one.
2301 Michigan Avenue is our next listing. 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,200 square feet, and this is $56,000. Once again, another great investment property or starter house or retiree house. I mean, you name it. This is a great little location, low maintenance.
Very low maintenance.
I think it's the key here.
Yep, exactly. Perfect for, like you said, an investment. Good rental is what the owner had used it as prior. Or if
any idea what the rents were?
I don't off the top of my head, but I can certainly access that information if they want to call the office.
I would think just looking at it, somewhere in the neighborhood of $600 a month, so you definitely be cash flow positive on a property like that. And that's obviously what investors want.
Right.
All right, let's go talk about a few rentals here. This is a really nice one. 1236 Benning Place, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,200 square feet, and $1,450. And I'll say one thing about all our rentals. We really, really try hard to keep very nice rentals, keep them clean when we convey them over to our tenants. We want them to be clean and good condition. No major repairs needed. If there's some minor things, we try to take care of them quickly. There's a lot of moving parts in dealing with repairs, but we do our best to take care of those things. And I think you can see from these pictures the houses that we manage are very nice. But having said all that, because of that, we do have a good reputation in town, and people do look for our rentals, and they rent very quickly.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, typically by the time Craig is even done getting them ready, they're already rented.
Yeah.
And people are begging to move in early or whatever the case is, and that's always a That's why you work 8 days a week.
Yeah, many times I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball trying to get them done because we've already got them running because they fly off the shelf.
And Craig likes to lay on pool tables, so it's quite often he's behind that 8 ball.
Yes,
so that's
exactly right.
Kinda, we won't talk about what you're doing on that table, but 5108 Zachary Boulevard is the next one. This is a very central location.
Yeah, and I love the tile.
Is that really a term, very central?
I don't know. It's very centralized.
Okay.
I love the tile in this place. It's beautiful.
Nice house. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet. If you're, hypoallergenic, all that type of stuff, this is a great place. You don't have the carpet. $1,275 a month is the rent. Great location. Wow, that's like travertine or something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Somebody put some money up in that.
Yep.
All right, the next listing or rental, 1989 Coral Reef, Coral Creek subdivision, just outside the back gate of the NAS. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet, and $1,195 a month. A great home and great condition. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this house has tile now. I think it's been updated.
Yes,
mistaken.
I was just in it today.
Yeah, so we need to get some updated pictures on that one.
Yeah, it looks much better now. It's
get onto that acquisition side of the business, Greg.
Captain.
Make some heads roll. No, I'm just kidding. Beautiful home, though. Great condition, great location, and really a fantastic price. Next rental, 3081 Mearshine Drive, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, $1,150 a month. And I'm not sure if the yard still looks that nice, but man, if it does, that's really pretty. Nice location. Beautiful home inside, fireplace, high ceilings,
So it's going to have to have a YRS before, so it can be Mir, not MIER. Is that what constitutes it out here?
I guess you're right, Troy. I should Mearshine.
I was just curious.
But it's not MIE.
Just trying to acclimate,
Mearshine.
There is a little bit of Yankee in me. I was born in Ohio.
Okay.
Lived there for 2 months, but I guess some things.
Which makes him a good person.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
The next listing is 7071 Heather Oaks Drive, and actually this is our last one. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet, $775 a month, 1-car garage, nice location, very convenient to everything, and I believe this also has high ceilings. I don't know why we don't have any interior
high
shots,
ceilings, and there's actually an upstairs. You can't see it from there.
Is there another bath upstairs, or is it
Yes.
really just one?
There's a Jack and Jill upstairs.
Okay. All right, so anyway, that's it for the rentals. But again, you can check out 941home.com or troyalsaker.com for listings. 941home.com kind of has everything, all the entire company's rentals and sales. Troy's going to have his exclusively, and he does a little bit of some special stuff on his website as well. Help you out with getting financed if you're looking to get a mortgage. Mm-hmm. But on that note, we got to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to have just a couple minutes, but we're going to talk some dirty politics. So stay with us. Selling in this economy? Have questions about short sales or how to avoid a foreclosure? Regardless of what you're facing, I can help with the best advice available. I have a 100% successful closing record on short sales and thus have helped many avoid foreclosure. For others, I have helped achieve the income they need to be able to maintain their home as a rental property. Don't trust your home sale to just any friend or neighbor who might have a license. Call Pensacola's #1 agent. Hello, I'm Mark Downey, a licensed broker in Alabama and Florida. When it comes to surveys and boundary determination, I don't take chances with just anyone. I call Downey Associates. And not just because we share the same name, more so because I know that my survey will be done professionally and on time, both of which are very important factors when navigating a closing for a client. Whether you need a simple survey or just want to know if your neighbor's fence is encroaching on your land, Swinney is the team to call. Give them a call today. Hi, my name is Mark Downey. Things can get crazy in the real estate business, which is why I use Surety Land Title for my escrow closings. They ensure that all paperwork and documentation is properly executed and that there are no glitches in the closing process. Whether you're a realtor, broker, or simply a homeowner or buyer looking for a great team of professionals to utilize for your closing, I strongly suggest Surety Title. Call them today at 549-2270. All right, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. I want to talk about a little bit of politics here, but I guess part of that politics, first of all, is Scambia High School. I'm not sure you guys are aware of what's going on. Coach Willie Spears. Mm-hmm. But I want to say something and make it very clear that it's amazing to me how the media, just as much as I can sit here and say Alabama football sucks,
Right.
and in saying that, are people going to go out and say, well, Mark Downey said Alabama football sucks, so they really do suck? Just like you wouldn't believe me necessarily in everything I say regarding opinions like that, let's not necessarily be so quick to jump to conclusions on what happened. Just because PNJ or WAR says that there's an investigation or something. There's a lot of kids that go to Escambia High School, and a lot of them that try out for football. And when they don't make the football team, guess what they like to do? They like to say, oh, it's because he recruited, he brought in other people, and this, that, and the other.
Right.
And, people move all over Pensacola all the time. It happens.
We know that.
It keeps us in business, and we know that. So, just because somebody moves doesn't mean that they're illegal or eligible transferee. It's ridiculous. It's nonsense. I know Coach Spears. I've had him on the show before just because I wanted to find out a little bit about him, and I've watched his life. And I can tell you the guy is as honest as they come. Last season, he actually kicked off, I can't remember how many. It was like 10 or 15 players off his team for academics.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, are you kidding me?
Right.
If the guy's going to do that, he probably could have won the state championship last year. They had a good enough team. And he probably could have won it because they were good ball players.
Right.
But he kicked him off the team. What does that say? Do you think the guy's going to go around recruiting players, really?
No, especially with the ones that
really?
he has that he didn't need to recruit, he let go because of academics. Exactly.
What is he going to do? What, on his school teacher's pay, he's going to go out and get parents to move? Oh, here's some money to move. Come on.
Well, anytime you have success, people are going to balk. Right?
That's the bottom line.
They're going to gripe.
He is a very successful coach. He's a fantastic person. He cares about grades, and I'm telling you, if you've ever been to any of their camps or their the preseason or anything, you're going to hear it. The man is obsessed with good grades first. But you know what? We don't have time to talk about anything else because we're getting the wrap-up signal, guys. So I do apologize for that. But you know what? Coach Spears, we love you. For Troy Alsaker, Craig Brown, I'm Mark Downey, and that is the last word.
Last word.